Chicago. From the moment Khamzat Chimaev burst onto the UFC scene in 2020, many believed it was only a matter of time before he captured a championship. On Saturday night at UFC 319 inside the United Center, that prophecy was finally fulfilled. Chimaev, 15-0, put on a suffocating performance to defeat South Africa's Dricus Du Plessis, 23-3, and secure the middleweight crown. Although Du Plessis managed to survive all 5 rounds, he was largely overwhelmed from start to finish. All 3 judges scored the contest 50-44 for Chimaev, who set a new UFC benchmark for the most strikes landed in a single fight, connecting on 529 significant strikes compared to Du Plessis' 45. The previous record was held by Max Holloway, who landed 447 against Calvin Kattar in 2021. "I'm always happy," Chimaev said afterward. "I don't really have a game plan, I just come in and fight the way I train." He's strong. I couldn't get the finish, but I respect him. He's the only champion who is willing to call me out, and he showed a big heart. A long road to gold. Chimaev, originally from Chechnya, made headlines early in his UFC career by winning 2 fights in a span of 10 days in 2020. The promotion had big plans for him at welterweight, but his momentum was stalled by a severe bout with COVID-19 in 2021 and lingering health and visa complications in the years that followed. Despite the setbacks, whenever Chimaev did compete, he looked unstoppable. Along the way, he picked up wins over former champions Kamaru Usman and Robert Whittaker. Against Du Plessis, his wrestling and control were on full display. He secured 12 takedowns on 17 attempts, tied for the 3rd most in UFC title fight history, and maintained dominant positions for more than 21 of the 25 minutes. Twice, he trapped Du Plessis in a crucifix, leaving the South African completely defenseless. Du Plessis, who smiled through the punishment between rounds, admitted afterward that he was impressed by Chimaev's relentless style. He nearly snatched victory late in round 5 with a guillotine choke after reversing position, but Chimaev calmly slipped free and finished the fight in top control. "He has incredible top control," Du Plessis said. "It wasn't about strength, it was like he knew what I was going to do before I did it. I thought I had him with that choke, but he got out. Tonight, he was the better man. I'll be back, but he earned this." What's next for the new champion? At 31 years old, Chimaev suddenly finds himself with options across multiple divisions. He has stated he can still make the 170-pound welterweight limit, where a showdown with the upcoming Jack Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev winner could await. He's also floated the idea of moving up to light heavyweight, while potential challengers at middleweight include Nasruddin Imavov, Caio Baralho, and Reinier de Ritter. Notably, Chimaev's victory comes after resolving the visa issues that kept him out of the United States for nearly 3 years. Now a UAE citizen, he secured a visa earlier this year and expects those problems to remain behind him for the foreseeable future. Co-main event spotlight. The co-main delivered fireworks as well, with England's Lerone Murphy, 17-0-1, making the most of a short-notice opportunity. Murphy knocked out highly touted newcomer Aaron Pico, 13-5, with a spinning back elbow at 3:21 of the first round, instantly putting himself in line for a featherweight title shot. "This sport is about moments, and I just created mine," Murphy said. "I took this fight on 3 weeks' notice, knowing what was at stake. I'm next, let's do it, Volkanovski." Featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski quickly accepted the challenge on X, replying, "See you in December, congrats Lerone." Bar chart most strikes in UFC history. Khamzat Chimaev, 529, 2025 versus Du Plessis. Max Holloway, 447, 2021 versus Kattar. Stipe Miocic, 361, 2015 versus Hunt. Royce Gracie, 355, 1995 versus Ken Shamrock.